In this weekly brawl, we're given a free Dahaka and Gary hero. Going Stetmann, I plan to split the buffs of the dying units into 2 Garys, kind of split our power up, make it harder for them to focus down a Gary. But once I started picking Dahaka's abilities, the plan changed. Using Dahaka's AoE life regeneration and Stetmann's energy regeneration aura, we can keep the Mecha Zerglings alive for an absurd amount of time, with their ability to reduce any incoming damage to a maximum of 10. So when we're healing for 9 health per second, taking a maximum of 10 damage constantly, things get a little bit silly. Alright, we are here with the weekly brawl. We have Void, sight range reduced. Lizzie Brigade, everyone gets an additional Dahaka hero. The best oil, everyone gets an additional Gary hero. So we are Stetmann, and we're gonna go, like, the oil that you get, or the spare parts that you get from the units dying, it doesn't give you twice the amount. So even though we're gonna have 2 Garys, like when a Ling dies or something, it's gonna give 1 spare part. It's not gonna split between both the Garys. But maybe we could have 2 Garys. Really annoying to shut down 2 of them when you're a Stetmann. So, you know, we can make something work with that. Early on, maybe, actually, let's get a few Lings out, because Lings are really good versus Dahaka, especially the hero. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what he picks, he's going to have a Dahaka, right? And we're going to want some Zerglings for the Gary. Let's make sure we have tier 2 queued up, which we do. Extractor 2 queued up as well. Do I want a upgrade or 2 for the Lings? Depends what he has. He has Volatile Infested, so yes. Let's get that Hardened Shell. Let's roar. I don't have anything set up for the hotkeys and stuff. So we'll have 8 ready for his other stuff. We do beat the Gary. We don't get any buffs from eating the Zerglings yet, but so it is just going to be Gary versus Gary at the moment. I guess we get the plus 10 life per second, so we should just win that. Plus we have a drill. Okay, we don't need to worry too much about what's going on, but we'll also have a second Gary at some point, so we'll just win the air battle. And then because of that, we should also win the ground battle. All right, what do we want with Dahaka? We're going to want raw... Actually, wait, what if we go primal regen? 3 life per second? And with Zerglings, we could just go energy regen... Oh, hold on. Second Gary. We could just go energy regen. So, like, our Zerglings are going to be so insanely tanky. Because they reduce damage to, like, what, 10? Yeah, at the cost of 10 energy. If we have energy regen, they're going to keep doing that. If we have life regen, which usually you only get one or the other, right? With the configurations, but now we get both pretty much, because we're just gonna get Dahaka's life regen. Okay, that actually seems really annoying to deal with. I mean, he is Stukov, so he can just build Infested Marines, and that does fairly well. Like bunkers would just do really well versus us anyway. I need to turn all this shit off autocast. But that gas queued up, of course. But I mean, that sounds funny if he doesn't build bunkers. If he does build bunkers, I guess I just go for lurkers. We're already tier 2, so it's not too big of a deal, but let's get some more. Actually, let's wait to see what he builds. I don't think he can beat us too early on, because he's already invested in random shit that is not good versus us. Are there 2 Stukovs that are both going Volatile Infested? I am versing a Stukov with yeah. Okay, there's just two Stukovs going Volatile Infested for some reason. This guy does have bunkers now though, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get on top of that. We'll just eat you real quick, throw out a fucking ball, why not? I mean, we win the air battle. We don't even need the energy regen, I guess. We don't need to win too hard though. I don't think we're gonna go bunker if we get life regen. So we'll just keep it, you know, save those 2 extra clicks. Can't get our APM too high in this game, of course. But I reckon we are probably gonna go for a couple of lurkers now. We could start thinking about anti-air as well. I mean, he's got out. Oh shit, we do have to consider, we have like -3 unit vision or whatever, which isn't too big of a deal, right? Actually, it kind of helps us. Yeah, I was thinking Hun and Horda could be annoying. Their air units, like the Galleons, have a ton of range, and if they can get vision on our units and keep the Galleons at the back, maybe our Hydras won't hit them. But I could just build like a Corruptor or something, and that will give us vision of his units, so it should be fine. Freaking out over nothing. Let's get that strike algorithm, so we get that AoE. Shouldn't need to micro it. We'll get that extra life regen. Still have everything on autocast on Dahaka for some reason, like a monkey. He's going Diamondbacks. They don't even ground my units, like my Garys, do they? I'm pretty sure they don't. Let's start going towards 2 Super Garys, by the way. Let's go for 2 Super Garys. Get that tier 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Diamondbacks don't ground heroic. Maybe they do. I guess we'll see, but they're going to do terrible versus Zergling and Dahaka. So he's a little insane for that one. I think the bunkers are just the go-to, right? But it's obviously really annoying versus lurkers. This guy's got mass wraiths. Okay, he's got more Diamondbacks. Level 2 Raw, quickly throw that out. I guess we'll throw out... I mean, he's not grounding my units, so... My Gary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't. I mean, that's rough. What does he do then? Nothing, I guess. You could go Apocalypse, then I'm in a bit of trouble. But actually, I think Zerglings kind of do fine with Apocalypse anyway until he gets armor. But obviously, he doesn't have the fucking... I don't know what I'm talking about. He doesn't have minerals for Apocalypse. He's missing Diamondbacks. Alright, we already have one Super Gary out. We also have like 0 units, so really he's not getting too many buffs from the best oil stuff. But, you know, fuck it. I mean, when you're this far ahead, when you can afford double Super Gary into 4 gas, how could you resist? Might even go for some Battle Carry Lords. Nah, maybe not. Maybe just Mass Zergling. What's he got now? He's got... actually, I don't know if he built anything there. Maybe he is going to go for Apocalypse. Holy shit, triple orb. We're going to get Quadra Orb. I guess I should probably cast my abilities as well. Take out his fella here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do just go for juicing double Super Garys and see how much we can piss them off with pretty much pure Zergling. Like, obviously, we have 2 Mecha Lurkers. I mean, that's all we should really need for a very long time. He baited out that algorithm with the land. I don't know. I don't think that was intentional, but well played regardless. We have 2 leftover Lurkers. I think we did a bit of damage. How's my team doing? I mean, they're doing nuts. Who do we even have on our team? I know we've got a Swan. What's the other guy? Hun and Horner. They have 2 Stukov, Hun and Horner. I mean, like, I don't know if Pure Ling is the play versus that team, but I think that's what I'm going to go for. 0 Hydras, Pure Ling, and then we'll just see if we can run underneath them with the double Garys getting insane buffs with their oils, and hopefully taking out all the air for us. I mean, yeah, the Vikings are kind of absolutely soloing my wave, but that's fine. They can't solo the Zerglings and the Garys, surely. Unfortunately, there are 3 skills here that I want to pick, and I only have 1 skill point on Dahaka. I think I probably go for the life over the armor, and I go for all of that over the armor reduction on the raw, right? Yeah, I've got to go for the life to see those lings tanking everything. And then I'm gonna want to skip breath probably. I mean, he does have a lot of infested marines, but when you've got 4 E-Gorbs, what is that name, by the way? When you've got 4 E-Gorbs, what the fuck are they gonna do with infested marines at this point? Honestly, like, yeah, look at that. Can we get an eat off on one of the Vikings maybe before we die? I didn't even roar, but we do take down the bunker. I think what's our attack speed? Yeah, we're getting pretty fucking juiced already. And we do have to save for 4 gas, of course, so be a little careful there, but we are just going to get a ton of Zerglings. And I reckon like 3 armor is so much on Dahaka, but so is -2. -2 armors are really good when Zerglings are hitting as well. I think I'm going to go for that, actually. We don't need more tanking. We've got +9 life per second and a bunch of lings that can only take 10 damage. He is going heavy on the Liberators, but it's going to be a long time. But I mean, obviously he kind of needs them for the Wraiths, right? Or he needs to deal with the Wraiths, I guess, which... it's kind of rough because Science Vessel Irradiate also deals fairly well with the Marines. But, I mean, and then, he could go bunkers, but that's really it. Either way, the Liberators are going to take a really long time before they can actually deal with even 1 Gary, especially when we have all the healing from the best oil. So, I don't know how well it's going to do. Actually, we're kind of... I mean, he's even got a Super Gary ally. We're kind of just dealing with the enemy wave, despite him having Deimos Vikings. Which is kind of crazy. We shouldn't be winning that. Okay, this might actually be it already. I do have that 4 gas, so that's probably... it's going to be pretty close to the end here. Let's get out some more lings. Do we want to get the 100% attack speed buff? Grants 1 ego energy, which means they can tank less, but I mean... it's a very small cost for the extra damage it gives. We're also going to have to get attack upgrades on them. Yeah, I mean, come on, we're getting 5 ego energy per second. Let's get that extra attack speed, get 2 attack, 2 melee attack, and we're probably just going to run through them here. Actually, let's quickly speed up, try and get on top of them as soon as possible, then turn it into the... oh, quickly eat. I should probably eat a Viking instead, actually. That's way more damage than a Galleon is. But yeah, quickly turn on that juice configuration, and that might just be it. Might be a quick one, but I think... I mean, they're just not taking much damage. They do survive. One of them leaves. Fuck it, I think more lings is the answer. We should probably move our Garys back a little bit. How much health did they have? I mean, I can't see because of the vision, but I think that was like 1 health on the Nexus. And we do get level 7 Dahaka. Again, skipping breath feels kind of weird. Orange left, by the way, that was our wave. So actually breath is not that great because now we're versing Hun and Horner half the time. So let's get that armor. Let's try and make sure we actually eat a Viking instead. That's way more powerful than a Galleon. It absolutely fucks up my my Garys. Kind of want level 2 eat as well. It's just so short range level 1. But we get that roar off and oh my god, never mind. I was going to say Ling's running through them, but those Hun and his Horner missiles absolutely just melted my entire wave. Fuck, I think the only answer to that is more Lings. Okay, maybe a few Banes actually. A few Banes could help my Lings break through. Get the upgrades on them as well. Especially the jump. We need the jump. But yeah, that might, I mean, never mind. I think we're just doing it here. Okay, speed boost to get on top of the Nexus. Yeah, GG. Alright, I want to see if we can make Unkillable Zerglings work. Hopefully we can verse someone that doesn't have like Marines or something. Or a Tychus. It'd be cool if we can verse Artanis. I mean, he gets Tempest, which counter Gary and the Dahaka hero. But if we could like cheese the early bunker with just Unkillable Lings, I think that'd be pretty cool. I reckon I also have to make it, like, I have to use the healing configuration to start with, because Gary's orb can just kill the Zerglings. So if I have an extra 10 healing per second, I should be able to live through it, and then I can just switch over to the energy. We're versing a Swan. Swan? I mean, Goliaths, eventually they're good against Zerglings, but early on, not so much. Okay, this might be it, this might be it. And obviously the Hellbats, like, yeah, they do extra damage, but when it's capped at 10, who cares? Okay, let's get that regeneration aura. Actually, let's prioritize two gas. I gotta make sure I get that out. Make sure we get some Zerglings though. We definitely want metabolic boost. We'll see what he builds. Maybe we get the hardened shell. Maybe not. We'll see. I should place my buildings. What does he have? Not Mecha Zerglings. That's not him. Wait, yeah, we are versing Swan. For a second, I was not sure. Okay, so with the heal. I mean, yeah, it still melts us, but once we reduce that to 10 damage, it deals 70 damage per second. Obviously, that's going to kill us. But once we reduce it to 10 damage, we'll be breaking through and maybe being a threat to their backline. Wait, are we versing 2 players? Because that's purple. Purple's meant to be my wave. Shit, we're versing Stetmann and Swan. It's a 3v2. Okay, never mind. That changes things a little bit. I mean, we're still going to try rush that bunker down. Actually, I'm going to sell maybe 1 Ling. I'm going to go for that hardened shell and then queue up 1 melee attack. I think we might be able to get bunker here. We'll see, we'll see.
Upgrade.
I get 6 healing per second now. I don't really care about the health, the armor. I gotta switch from health to energy in a second. Okay, I can switch now. I'm just not breaking through fast enough, am I? I mean, I'm still winning. And we were versing like a bit of a leak. So, I mean, obviously it's working to a degree. And we could go pretty easily into Super Gary off of this. I am going to go 3 gas. Fuck it, of course I am. We could pretty easily go into Super Gary off of this. Go back to healing configuration. Because obviously I'm going to have a lot of stuff to buff the Super Gary. Because I'm just going pure Lings at the moment. We are going to fall off versus Stetmann. Not so much versus the Swan though. But versus Stetmann, once he starts getting ultras, that is... Zerglings aren't the best against it because they get perma-stunned. Yeah, so maybe we stop now. Maybe we go tier 2, another Gary plus 2 attack or something. Make sure we're on the healing aura, yep. Okay, we're versing a bit of a leak, but it's not like a leaked Gary, so we might actually be able to break through this. Okay, switch to energy. Make sure we're killing their Dahaka. Ideally, we'd kill Gary and their ground at the same time, so we're all stacked together, but this is fine. I'll just eat I guess I should eat a Cyclone, actually. I mean, we're not taking the cannon, but we are winning the wave, so, I mean, it's working to a degree. I think we now hold off on that, go for another Gary 2 attack and work our way to 2 Super Garys. And then we're going to have to start considering that we're versing 2 mech players and just going pure Ultralisk, I guess. Maybe a few Hydralisks for the anti-air. I mean, one of them's going to be getting 2 Garys. The other one's still got 1 Gary. Whether or not he wants to go Super Gary, I'm not sure. I mean, Super Gary without buffs, it's still 2 orbs. It's not terrible. They get 2 attack. Make sure we're on healing. We are. We should deal with this just fine. We'll stick on healing for now. Okay, now we can go to energy. I mean, those look pretty fucking unkillable, do they not? Yeah, it's working, it's working. I mean, that was a pretty fucking heavy leak and we won the wave. So, and now we can just switch to healing for the Gary. I think that worked pretty well. I'm going to start queuing up tier 3 and go for a second Gary here. Or if I go for a Gary here, will I be able to afford Super Gary? Probably not. So I probably just skip the Gary and go for a Super Gary once this finishes. And then we can go for a second Super Gary. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Once he gets tier 3 and starts being able to attack air and ground, it's going to be a little bit annoying. But, I mean, at that point, we're just going to start... well, there's an Ultra. We're going to start stunning all his units, so it's not going to really matter. Yeah, he's got an Ultra out. I mean, it's not doing much versus my Zerglings yet. I don't think he has a stun yet. Once he gets more, obviously that's a problem. But now, though, it's fine. Actually, we don't completely win. Oh, we do, because of the -3 vision. Gary actually survives. Yeah, we've got Super Gary out now. I think we're still going to scale better than the enemy Stetmann because, I mean, we've got 3 gas. We're holding mid pretty much constantly. I mean, yeah, he's already got some Hydras out, but it's whatever. Actually, I think I would have been able to afford the Gary and the Super Gary. Oh, well, better safe than sorry. But yeah, there's the second Gary. We'll get that auto queued up. We can get another ability on you. Actually, I shouldn't have gone tier 2 Raw, right? I mean, I can stop the ability usage. I actually don't know if that works on Stetmann or not. If it does, then it's worth it. Make sure heal's on, yeah. But I want that 9 health per second. Currently at plus 19 health per second, but we are going to switch to energy here. Plus 9 health, and then constantly only being able to take 10 damage is a little bit funny. So, yeah, I mean, look at that shit. They just can't kill the Zerglings. Like, that's actually just fucked. I mean, obviously, you know, it's Swan, so it's like, it's just, he's not the best versus. If it were like Nova with Marines, we wouldn't be doing quite as well there. But, I mean, that's so funny to look at. It's, that just looks disgusting. Maybe I don't want the extra damage, just so I can make sure all the energy goes towards tanking. Maybe later on I want it or something. But yeah, for now I'm just going to stick to pure tanking. Again, make sure energy, healing's on rather, not energy. You can't quite tear up, so I'm not going to bother placing shit. I'm going to eat you real quick. Raw. I mean, we just eat through that. Yeah, 70 damage per second, it looks like nothing when you've got 19 health per second and it's capped at 10. Oh my god, this is, I mean, this is satisfying to look at. He stuns them, but it's not like they end up dying after that. Okay, double Gary. I wonder if I even, I mean, a few Ultras and then maybe Broodlords. I'm definitely going to want the energy for the Broodlords and the Ultras, but just having a few seconds of the initial fight with health is not a bad thing. I mean, it's not a huge detriment. I might have to start macroing the Ultras though, so we can make sure we stun the right targets. So make sure we get that, yeah, make sure we get the stun ASAP, 150 minerals, and then the 4 gas immediately after that to seal the deal. Turn off the auto cast on the charge and we should be able to get it in time. Heal is on.
Research.
Almost a tear up. I'm going to skip Flame Breath and probably go for Cutting Plating. I mean, I don't really care what he eats, do I, the Dahaka? If it eats an Ultra, I'm pretty happy. Jeez. This is sickening. Once the Dahaka is down, it changes things a little bit, right? We lose that life regen, but I mean, before that, it's just, it looks so like the SWAT especially. There's just nothing the poor guy can do. All right, we skip an Ultra here for obvious reasons, and then I guess we go for 25% damage reduction on the Ultras because we're going to be, of course, getting more. Do I want to give them -2 armor, actually? I mean, we have so many Zerglings. I think that is better than giving Dahaka the health. I mean, the armor, even though we want him alive longer. Actually, we should be placing him behind the Zerglings. We know who the real tanks are. Now, we can just turn on energy here because Gary's not in range. I guess I should be eating. Turn on health now that we see the orb. Turn it back onto energy. Oh, nice flame breath. 0 damage. Do I want to auto-cast Roar and Eat? I think so, just to make things easier for myself so I can actually focus on microing the Ultra Charges and the configuration swaps, which is actually way more impactful, even though I do have level 3 Roar. I mean, I guess I could do it all, but I'm lazy. So I think I'm just going to auto-cast it. Make sure we can start sucking on those mechs. Yeah, I think honestly I'm just going to skip the Adrenal Pumps the whole game. At least versus this comp. Maybe if they were better at dealing with the Zerglings, dealing faster damage, then sure, I get it, but they're not. Like, they just can't do shit if I just let them full tank, so that's what I will do. Orb has finished, so we'll quickly switch to energy. Obviously they have a hard time doing damage when everything's perma-stunned as well. Orb's coming in, so quickly swap, then swap back. I mean, the Garys are going down before the fucking Zerglings. Maybe I want more Zerglings at this point. Nah, probably not, probably not. Actually, with the -3 vision range, the Zerglings constantly being up front tanking are going to be disgusting once I get to Battle Carrier Lords. Like, they're just going to have such a hard time clearing them with... Maybe not so much the Goliaths, but the what are they called? The Hydras. The Hydras will attack the Zerglings because of that lack of vision. I mean, we're just going to stun both the Hydras and the Goliaths anyway constantly, so... I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Oh, we can get +3 armor now. Cutting plating, very nice. Heal is on now. Make sure we're targeting those... What are they called? Okay, swap to energy. Targeting those Hydras before we care about their front line. Their front line can't kill our stuff. Their Hydras can kill our Garys. That's what we kind of care about. Heal back on now. Heal off because he missed the beam anyway. I mean the ball. He's got some Wraiths out. So I'm going to be able to deal with the Wraiths for ages anyway. I have 2 Super Garys that are getting huge buffs. He's going to need a lot of Wraiths before he can actually take out the Garys, I think. So I don't have to worry about Hydras anytime soon. I reckon probably two more Ultras. Maybe go for like 5 Hydras or something just to be completely safe. We'll start that now. And then we go into Battle Carrier Lord. Then we just start spamming Battle Carrier Lord. Maybe look at some upgrades. What upgrades do I want? Like one armor at least, probably. I definitely want the Hydra upgrades, actually just go for all of them, even if I have 5 Hydras. Research complete. Heal on real quick, heal on, I guess doesn't matter. Ball's not in range. Ball is in range, heal on. Energy on. Perma-stun. Sickening, honestly. Heal back on. Energy back on. Oh my god, this is so fucking evil. Yeah, all our damage is coming from Garys pretty much. At a certain point, we are going to lose a lot of our DPS. We're not going to be able to clear full armies with Gary forever. So we're definitely starting to think about those Battle Carrier Lords. But I've got probably one more wave of Ren and shit I want to build. And, well, if it lasts that long, actually, no. GG.